In the top stories, St. Kitts and Nevis breaks ground on innovative new Prime Creative Arts Centre. Prime Minister and Governor-General hold first meeting for 2026, and Prime Minister says getting to zero incidences of violent crime is the goal for crime reduction. The details in these stories and more after the break.
It's something that you can't put into words. A buzz in the air. From the time you wake up, you're ready to go. The freedom, the fantasy, the fete. To know it is to live it and love it. You have to experience it. If you know, you know. Angostura White Oak Rum. New look, same vibes inside.
Listen, I can't take this sitting down. There's no way to cushion this. We've just grown so far apart. I went to Courts and became sectionally attracted to this new living room set.
Say goodbye to your old furniture and hello to new ones from Courts, bringing Christmas home.
Welcome to the ZIZ Major Newscast. I am Jamie Morris. First, in local news. Prime Minister of St. Kitts and Nevis, the Honourable Dr. Terence Drew, says the government is continuing to diversify the nation's economy, with culture and creativity now playing central roles. Speaking at the groundbreaking ceremony for the Prime Creative Centre in Cayon on Friday, he noted that the government has strengthened the services and financial sectors, positioning St. Kitts and Nevis globally. More recently, the government has expanded into the creative economy, recognizing culture and creativity among the nation's most valuable assets. Prime Minister Drew stressed that the people of St. Kitts and Nevis have long been creative.
Long before there were formal studios or centers, our artists were creating in bedrooms, garages, backyard, and community spaces. Our musicians, dancers, designers, painters, writers, and performers have carried our identity far beyond our show.
The Prime Minister announced that the establishment of a new creative centre is a space where talent can grow, ideas can be developed, and creativity can be treated not just as a passion, but as a profession. He emphasized that the most important part of his remarks was acknowledging that without the people, these efforts wouldn't have been possible.
This might be the most important part of my remarks, because it says that without you, where we have reached today would not have been possible. Put your hands together for yourself.
He continued by saying that the centre sends a clear message. The government recognizes and values creative talent. It also signals to the world that St. Kitts and Nevis is serious about culture as an engine for economic growth. The initiative aligns with the government's national plan to diversify the economy. Alongside the creative sector, the country is working to expand healthcare, construction, agriculture, education, and tourism. This includes more flights, a larger cruise industry, and a developing yacht industry, building multiple pillars to support economic resilience. Dr. Drew said the centre symbolizes vision, partnership, and job creation, from construction to talent performing on stage. The project began through collaboration with investors and involved extensive travel and planning. Each detail, from the design reflecting the Mount Laimiga volcano to the location with panoramic views overlooking the airport, was carefully considered. Dr. Drew said that the Creative Centre is part of a broader development agenda, while noting that Bird Rock residents now have better water access.
We have broken ground for the hospital, because our people must not be left behind. We have almost completed the construction of a major desalination plant, and I know a lot of you who live in Bird Rock and Frigate Bay wondering why you have water at 3 o'clock in the morning.
He also alluded to the progress of the Bastyr High School and other ongoing initiatives, all aimed at diversifying the economy and improving services for the people of St. Kitts and Nevis. The government is confident that the centre will provide long-term benefits for generations and will stand as a lasting symbol of what the people of St. Kitts and Nevis can achieve together. In other news, Prime Minister Dr. Terence Drew met with Her Excellency Dame Marcella Liebert for their first meeting of 2026 on Friday, January 9th, pursuant to Section 57 of the Constitution of St. Kitts and Nevis. Under this section, the Prime Minister is directed to keep the Governor-General informed about the general conduct of the government and provide information upon her request about any matters for which the government is responsible. The Prime Minister gave an update on several matters, including the state of the economy, health, energy, water, capital projects, agriculture, tourism, national security, the Citizenship by Investment Program, small business development, the legislative agenda, and enhanced employee benefits. Having recently assumed the chairmanship of the Caribbean Community CARICOM, Prime Minister Drew also gave some insight into the challenges faced by CARICOM countries in this new geopolitical environment and the steps being taken to address them. Also in local news, Prime Minister Drew says that perfection, or getting to zero incidences, is the goal for violent crime reduction. Speaking during the first roundtable of the year, Dr. Drew said progress has been made and stressed that there was still more to be done.
Overall, homicides dropped by about 76%, and gun-related dropped by over 80-something%. It is the biggest drop across the whole region. It is bigger than Jamaica, it is bigger than Trinidad and Tobago, or any other country. And I would say that that is tremendous, and that in itself stands on its own. Our objective is to get to perfection.
Prime Minister Drew outlined a comprehensive violence and crime prevention network to support getting to perfection. That system, in part, includes rehabilitation and support aimed at reducing the number of repeat offenders.
We have started, for example, through Elevate, proactive programs in the prison to decrease return to prison, recidivism. We identify who you are when you come out, and there's a meeting to be had to see what is your scenario when you get out, and what can we do so you don't return to prison. In the prison, we have the farm program, the education program, we have yoga and all these things in prison as well. And we have, I think it's called Hearts of Love, where we allow prisoners to meet their children. For example, we had that over the Christmas. All these are programs that help in the rehabilitation of those who are in prison at this particular time.
Prime Minister Drew also highlighted programs designed to prevent violent crimes from happening in the first place through supportive alternatives and interventions.
We have the after-school or the suspension program, where children used to be suspended and be sent home. Now you're not sent home, you're sent to a program when you are suspended. That program presently is being conducted at the Keys Community Center, where you come and you have to do your work. Because we have the technology, they have access to computers, and their education do not stop, and it is structured and organized instead of sending you on the street. We have programs where we interact with multiple social groups to get them a part of the whole concept of citizen security, so that within their organization, they're also spreading the message of citizen security and anti-violence. With the security forces, we have started the security forces sports program, football, where we have hundreds of children. We had a young man who got a scholarship to the United States out of that program. We have a program at Elevate. Do you know that Elevate is a CXC certified center? So the members can actually write their CXC exams at the Elevate Center. And so we have free classes for our members and others, the community in general, and they can go there. So you might be people who are not identified to be in anything, but we want to take care of those who are vulnerable as well. And so this program is cast a large net, and I would say citizen security, everything fits into that, from the law enforcement, the judicial system, all the way down to things like football, because it is an all-of-society approach when it comes to the question of citizen security.
The Prime Minister also said that the refurbished New Horizons facility will form part of the Citizen Security Network. Still ahead, police force highlights success in community safety initiatives, and the new law year opens on Monday, January 12th. We'll have the details in a moment.
Happy New Year!
Here I
your Horsford's Value Mart IGA specials.
Running January 8th to January 24th.
Now, our Value Club Blue Tag specials. Quaker Captain Crunch cereals, $13.79. Dunkin' Hines cake mixes, just $6.99 each. Peter Pan peanut butter, $12.99. Stone Ridge ice cream, $18.99. Essential Everyday fries, just $14.99. Ocean Spray cranberry drinks are $12.99 each. And now our very low weekly
Value deals. Essential everyday mayonnaise, $20.99. Acto microwave popcorn, $7.99. Essential everyday broth, $9.99. Essential everyday lasagna, $6.99. Essential everyday dish detergent, $8.99. White Ranch shampoo and conditioner, $5.49. Shop smart, shop value mart. Tell them in Spanish.
sea listo y haga sus compras aquí en Value Mart.
At The Cable, we believe in giving back because when our community thrives, we all do. That's why, as a company, we make it our mission to touch the lives of everyone in St. Kitts. We spearheaded the renovation of J&F Hospital lobby to ensure better care for all. The Cable sponsors free Wi-Fi in every community center across St. Kitts, so no one is left behind in an increasingly connected world. We stand with communities through every moment, big or small, in culture, education, youth development, and more. Y a ti también, comunidad latina. Cuenta con nosotros. Estamos con ustedes. And when it comes to customer service, we set the standard. We're just a call, click, or visit away because you matter to us. Join the company that truly cares. The Cable, more than service. We're family. Somos familia. And we're proud to always give more where it matters.
Welcome back. The Royal St. Christopher and Nevis Police Force continues to make strides in ensuring safety across the Federation. Commissioner of Police James Sutton highlighted the success of enforcement and community engagement initiatives.
Robberies decreased by 29%, sexual assaults decreased by 51%, larcenies decreased by 7%. Crimes against tourists remained extremely low, with only 3 reported incidents in 2025.
Commissioner Sutton said these figures reflect sustained enforcement efforts, intelligence-led operations, and firearm interventions. The Commissioner also praised the increased cooperation from members of the public, which has been crucial in supporting police operations and maintaining community safety. The police force reiterated that crime reduction remains a top priority, and it continues to encourage public engagement and timely reporting to help keep the Federation safe. On Monday, January 12, 2026, the Eastern Caribbean Supreme Court will mark the commencement of the new law year with its traditional ceremonial opening proceedings under the theme, the ECSC, Justice That Endures, Anchored in Independence, Strengthened Through Trust. This year, the host member state is the Commonwealth of Dominica, where the first scheduled sitting of the Court of Appeal in 2026 will take place. In St. Christopher and Nevis, a church service will be held at the Wesley Methodist Church on Seton Street in Bastyr on Monday, 12th January 2026 at 7:45 a.m. The celebration will continue with a procession starting at the Wesley Methodist Church and continuing to Church Street, Liverpool Row, Fort Street, West Independence Square Street, and concluding at the S.W. Tapley Seton Court Annex on East Independence Square Street. The inspection of the Guard of Honor will be conducted in front of the Charles Amory Building at Fort Lands opposite the War Memorial or Cenotaph. This will be followed by the special sitting at 10 a.m. Unlike the past 4 years, there will be simultaneous sittings in the other 8 member states and territories of the OECS. The Acting Chief Justice, Her Ladyship, the Honorable Madame Margaret Price Findlay, will deliver the feature address, appearing live from the court in the Commonwealth of Dominica. The church service will be broadcast via ZIZ and streamed live via the media platforms and social media pages of the St. Kitts and Nevis Information Service, SKNIS. The Acting Chief Justice's address will be streamed live via SKNIS, the court's website and Facebook page, and UETV. Coming up in regional news, Hurricane Melissa impacts Jamaica's air traffic, tourism recovery underway. The details in a moment.
At The Cable, we believe in giving back because when our community thrives, we all do. That's why, as a company, we make it our mission to touch the lives of everyone in St. Kitts. We spearheaded the renovation of JNF Hospital lobby to ensure better care for all. The Cable sponsors free Wi-Fi in every community center across St. Kitts, so no one is left behind in an increasingly connected world. We stand with communities through every moment, big or small, in culture, education, youth development, and more. Y a ti también, comunidad latina. Cuenta con nosotros. Estamos con ustedes. And when it comes to customer service, we set the standard. We're just a call, click, or visit away because you matter to us. Join the company that truly cares. The Cable. More than service. We're family. Somos familia. And we're proud to always give more where it matters.
Swipe your card, live your life. National Bank life is nice. You can spend it when you want it, how you like, where you like. Swipe your card, live your life. National Bank life is nice. Home or away, any time of the day. Credit or debit, right in your pocket. With National Bank card, so many benefits. Oh yeah, the choice is yours. Just come and embrace it.
Live your life your way with purchases big or small. Mango, nuts, breadfruit and all.
You can spend it when you want it, how you like, where you like. Swipe your card, live your life. National Bank life is nice.
Every dream begins with a vision, a blank piece of land, a simple sketch on paper, or a conversation around the dinner table. At Horsford's Building and Nevis Centers, we believe that every home starts with hope and ends with something real. From the first brick to the final nail, we are there. We don't just supply materials, we partner in progress, step by step, wall by wall, room by room. We help build lives, futures, and legacies. This is more than construction. It's transformation, it's elevation, it's trust. Dream with us, grow with us, build with us, because your dream deserves more than just materials. It deserves a partner that builds with heart. Horsford's Building and Nevis Centers. Dream with us, grow with us, build with us.
Time now for regional news. Hurricane Melissa led to a sharp decline in Jamaica's air passenger traffic in 2025, with over 524,000 fewer travelers compared to the previous year. Montego-based Sangster International Airport experienced the largest impact, handling 4.47 million passengers, an 11.6% drop year-on-year. Norman Manley International in Kingston, however, recorded modest growth, welcoming 1.84 million passengers, up 3.6%. The decline followed a period of recovery after Hurricane Beryl in 2024, but Melissa's strike in October reversed those gains. Tourism infrastructure damage and widespread cancellations were cited as key factors. Tourism Minister Edmund Bartlett said the sector resumed full operations in December 2025 and is expected to return to full capacity by May 2026. Bartlett urged visitors to return, highlighting the importance of tourism in the recovery. Coming up in international news, U.S. international withdrawals criticized by Amnesty International. We'll have the details when we return.
In the sun or in the rain, life's a journey, joy and pain. But NCI's here day and night, always here for you, making it right. Always here for you. With NCI, you've got a friend, always here for you, right here till the very
At National Caribbean Insurance, you are covered and secure. We're your partner, your protector, your peace of mind. So for home, for health, for life, choose NCI because we're always here for you. Always.
Always here for you. With NCI, you've got a friend, always here for you, right here till always here for you. With NCI, you've got a friend. Always here for you. Right here till the very end.
Amnesty International has criticized the United States' decision to withdraw from 66 international organizations, conventions, and treaties, calling it a vindictive and reckless assault on global cooperation. Erica Guevara-Rosas, Senior Director at Amnesty International, warned that these withdrawals undermine human rights, climate action, and international law. She noted that the move targeted bodies promoting gender equality and the rights of people of African descent. Amnesty International also highlighted the risk of global instability, urging UN member states and international organizations to defend multilateral systems and ensure accountability to protect human rights worldwide. Up next in sports, Kevin Durant becomes 7th leading scorer in NBA history. The details in a moment.
In the sun or in the rain, life's a journey, joy and pain. But NCI's here day and night, always here for you, making it right. Always here for you. With NCI, you've got a friend. Always here for you, right here till the very
At National Caribbean Insurance, you are covered and secure. We're your partner, your protector, your peace of mind. So for home, for health, for life, choose NCI because we're always here for you. Always.
Always here for you. With NCI, you've got a friend. Always here for you, right here till the very end. Always here for you. With NCI, you've got a friend. Always here for you, right here till the very end.
Welcome back. Kevin Durant moved past the great Wilt Chamberlain on the NBA all-time scoring list, but his 30 points could not guide the Houston Rockets to a win against the Portland Trail Blazers. Durant, 37, has 31,435 points in his career and is now 7th on the all-time list. LeBron James of the Los Angeles Lakers leads the way with 42,601 points. The Trail Blazers triumphed 111-105 at Moda Center in Portland. Chamberlain, who died in 1999, is the only player to score 100 points in an NBA game and was a two-time champion with the Philadelphia 76ers and the Lakers. In 1962, he averaged a record 50.4 points a game and was the leading NBA scorer when he retired in 1973. When we come back, we'll have another look at the stories that made the headlines.
Yeah, man. Another day in the books. Well, hello there. Ooh, she pretty from head to toe, and are you ready to go? Wait there. Whew. Can't afford to slip up, not even in my dreams.
Here's a recap of the top stories. St. Kitts and Nevis breaks ground on innovative new Prime Creative Arts Center. Prime Minister and Governor General hold first meeting for 2026, and Prime Minister says getting to zero incidences of violent crime is the goal for crime reduction. That brings us to the end of the ZIZ Major Newscast. Thank you for joining us. I am Jamie Morris.